Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. This is the continuation of the visiting unconventional places in unconventional way in North Bengal. We have discovered a rare gem tucked away in the misty folds of Kalimpong's rolling hills where the clouds hang low like whispered secrets. There lies a little heaven called Pudong Farm. It's not a place that shouts for attention. It simply waits, patient and quiet, like all things that know their worth. Here you find yourself standing in the edge of serenity. Here time stretches. Mornings begin with golden light spilling over terraced gardens, dripping the earth where organic vegetables grow in silent abundance. The farm isn't just a place, it's a rhythm. The cows low softly in their pens, hens wander freely, and the distant call of a Himalayan bird reminds you that nature is still the best kind of music. You might meet the gentle hosts, locals who speak with smiles and stories. Over a cup of warm farm fresh milk tea, they will tell you how Pudong isn't just about sustainable living, but a soulful living. How everything here is grown with love, shared with care, and offered with pride. Here we didn't rush. At Pudong Farm you don't. The moment you step in, the world begins to breathe slower, and so do you. The farm trail was soft underfoot, damp with the morning mist and lined with rows of lettuce, cabbage and wildflower that seemed to grow just for the joy of it. On either side, the quiet hum of bees and the rustle of leaves filled the space between our words. It wasn't silence, it was peace. We walked past a shed where cows looked up lazily, almost as if they knew we were visitors and had seen 1,000 of us before. There was something so comforting in their stillness. A little ahead, a woman in a wide hat tended to the herbs, and when we smiled, she smiled back. Then the path narrowed slightly and curved towards the hidden corner of the farm. That's where the bird park awaited. No signboard, no noise, just the sudden burst of feathers and color and melody. It felt like stepping into a forgotten page of fairy tale, green, gold, and full of soft wing bits. But there were a lot of ostriches, and they were moving around without any cage. And when we discovered that, I got a little afraid and nervous. I still tried to capture a few videos here and there, but after that I thought that if the ostriches choose to run behind us, then what would happen? I am a professional overthinker, so I weaved endless encounters with those ostriches and us. And in all those versions, I could not outrun them, and I don't know what they would have done to me if they got a hold of me. But still, that not knowing part is a bit scary. So we did not stay there for a long time. Let me show you the ostriches where they are. Here Abhishek is looking at them. I'm very afraid, but still I wanted to capture them a bit, so I just stepped in, and there they are. You can see the door is open. After viewing the birds, we came out of that bird park and we spotted a boys' hostel. All the boys of school who come from remote villages stay here in order to pursue their studies. After spending a lot of time there, we took the narrow trail winds through wildflowers and came out of the farm. And the next destination is Reily Rivers. It was a Sunday, the kind of Sunday that arrives softly in the hills, wrapped in mist, unhurried and familiar. We walked towards the Reily River, its sound growing clearer with every step, like a quiet heartbeat under the surface of Kalimpong. And there it was, wide, clear, and endlessly alive. The river didn't rush, it glided, smooth and shallow, as if it too had grown up in these hills and learned to move without urgency. Its banks were dotted with people, locals mostly, each one a part of a quiet ritual that plays out every weekend like clockwork. There were women standing knee-deep in water, slapping clothes rhythmically against smooth stones, their laughter rising over the sounds of splashing. Bright saris spread out on sun-warmed rocks, drying in the light. Children darted in and out of the current, chasing each other with soaked hems and muddy feet, while the older folks found comfort in shade, seated on oven mats, slicing fruits, boiling tea on little stoves. There was no single moment of drama here, just hundreds of little ones stitched together, still tiffin boxes clicking open, wet hair being combed, a radio humming an old Hindi tune in the background. Someone brought a guitar, someone else started humming. It felt like more than just a Sunday routine. It felt like belonging. In cities, Sunday is for cafes and catching up. But here, at the Reily River, Sunday is for community, for hands busy with work and hearts at ease, for fresh air, honest food, and laughter that floats across the water like incense in a temple. We didn't need to do anything, just being there, watching, listening, breathing. That was enough. The Reily River didn't just reflect the sky that day, it reflected the joy of slowness, the beauty of togetherness, and the quiet pulse of a place that remembers how to live simply, deeply, and well. After that, we have come to the Pala Bridge built on the Reily River, and there is something quite magical about it. It doesn't announce itself with grandeur or noise. It simply appears tucked between dense green slopes, suspended above the restless chatter of the river below. One moment you are walking along a dusty village path, and the next you are standing at the edge of the bridge, looking out at the view that feels too wide, too wild to put into words. The bridge sways ever so slightly as you step onto it, just enough to remind you that you are in the arms of something alive. Beneath, the river flows quick and cold, carving through stone and time, carrying with it the stories of the hill and all who have passed through them. The next and final stop of the day was Pujedara. You don't stumble upon Pujedara. You arrive, as if something in the hills knew you were coming. Tucked into the folds of Kalimpong's quieter corner, Pujetara isn't loud with tourist signs or crowd chatter. It's hushed, serene, held together by a kind of silence that feels like prayer. Even the breeze there carries reverence, as though it knows it's moving through sacred space. The trail is gentle but steep in places, the kind that makes you slow down, look around, breathe deeper. And when you finally reach the top, the world opens up in the most unassuming way. You don't see a grand monument, you see simplicity, purity, a small, humble shrine, flags fluttering against the sky, stones laid with care, nature watching quietly. Locals come here not just to offer prayer, but to pause, to reflect. Some sit in silence, others light incense, their smoke curling into the air like unspoken wishes. And from this height, with the valley unfolding below and the mists lifting like a curtain, you can't help but feel smaller. After the day's sightseeing, we have come to the hotel. We have not checked in yet, and here Abhishek is going through the checking in process, and I am taking a few clips of this beautiful property. Let me give you the room tour. This room is very basic yet cozy and comforting. Here we have all the things needed for one night's stay. And outside, the view is really beautiful and green. After checking in, we have come for lunch here, and from the balcony here, you can see the entire city of Kalimpong. I have come here long back, like in the year 2021, and coming back here feels amazing. Kalimpong holds a very special place in my life, and I and my husband, we come here whenever we feel like going away from our busy schedule. And the first time we visited Kalimpong together was in the year 2016, and since then we have come here over and over again many times. And the night, wow, it is just surreal. The lights are all lit up, and I am having a feeling of sonder here. Like all those people having their own life with the complexities of their own. The realization. This realization I always have whenever I come to the mountains. This is the next day. We are here ready to go out. It is our last day and we will leave today. So after breakfast, we just walked around here and there. And the main motto of this morning walk is to collect rain lily bulbs. Abhishek is obsessed with rain lilies, and here we have seen a lot of variety of rain lilies. Here you see one. So he wants to collect a few bulbs. That is not stealing, that is just taking to regrow something beautiful. After the collection of the rain lily bulbs, we went back to the hotel and we checked out. And this is the small ritual of checking out. Hi. So currently we have a situation here. We have left the hotel and we will go back to NGP. but our train tickets are not confirmed. We have two trains tickets booked. One is Vande Bharat and another one is Padatik Express. Nothing is confirmed, and by the time it will be confirmed, like, we will decide what to do accordingly. So if the train tickets are not confirmed, we will travel by bus. The timing of Vande Bharat is at 3. So we have to wait till 1 to get that confirmation. But sadly, that ticket did not get confirmed. And we are waiting for Padatik, and we received the news that that was confirmed. And the train was at 8:30. So well, that's the end of the trip. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up and follow me for more such videos.